And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Trevor Larnach. There's a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Buxton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Outside corner, there's a strike. In there. And so now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off.
Oh, yeah. 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2.
And the righty deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that is a big first out. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped into right center for a base hit. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball low.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Luis Rengifo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground. And foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Logan O'Hoppe swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Just
outside
missed.
ball.
way high.
Ball high.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That's out to center field. Bellinger settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Hey!
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Boston. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Up and
1-1.
And a count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
We got a full count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Bregman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Yankees up by 3. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that, because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New England. Volpe throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ciccone back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Pitch misses,
outside.
And it's 2-1. Center field, Thomas corrals it, and there's one away. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He circles. The changeup missing. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first. Throw cut off to third.
Hey.
Not in time. He's safe. One down. Here now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. So two down, and now the DH, David Ortiz. He swings and fouls one off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Out towards right center field. Springer sizes this one up and makes the grab. Gausman back to work. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the. And that's in the dirt.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East again. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
That's a ball.
The wind of the pitch. That's down and in. And it is 2-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that one is lifted. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1's the count.
Outside low. And that is ball one. And that one fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Nice grab to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one ripped. Mitchell moving back. That ball has just been voted off the island. Bellinger up to hit. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that is out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that misses. Ball one. And another ball.
Ball two.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fouled off down the right side. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And a foul ball. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Now he catches the corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's way high. And the count is even 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Chorio settles under it. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 down. Stan Musial getting ready to hit. Foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
This to center field. And that'll do it. Here's Cody Bellinger. That's in there. And that's strike one. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that. 1 out, bases empty. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. That one misses, and it's 1-2. And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Aaron Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Headed towards the corner. Gonzalez racing hard after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Off the mark there. Inside. And that's ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball. 2
Swing and a ground ball. Henderson zips it across. Inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of the second, leading off Gunnar Henderson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre. And fouled off. Rodon ready. Here comes. Up the middle, Chisholm. Throws to first in time. Luis Gonzalez, the next to hit.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one pulled foul. Gonzalez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. He's got it.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Luke Weaver. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. In there at the knees. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Makes the catch, inning over.
Pitching for the
Back
New
at
York
Yankee
Yankees,
Stadium, top half of the third inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Williams.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
No strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Close, but called a ball. Now 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's going to be Connor Wong. That's outside. 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down. So up next, Joe Morgan. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1. One and one.
Man at first, one away. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
That at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Fought off foul. O'Hearn, the lead runner at second. Morgan at first. One gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. The run comes in to score from second. On the board first, it's 1-0 to second, and he's safe.
A couple of singles back to back.
First and second, one out. Alex Bregman will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Weaver.
Ball one there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
it's going to bring in some runs.
Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the...
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Eric Gagne.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Trent Grisham up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Outside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And the tying run is on base. And here comes Bellinger. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Right-hander kick steals. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Volpe in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
A little bit high. Ball 2. 1 strike away. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bay Sox taking on the Athletics. All right, we'll be back. All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Out towards left center. Butler sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's Alex Bregman. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now a chance for Stan Musial. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Squirts away from Langoliers. Bregman at third. Musial on at second with 2 down. There's a strike. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. That one not close. It's 2-2. And that's where the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. And a swing and a miss there.
It's 0-1.
Hit on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Lawrence Butler. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. And that will drop foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay.
They got him. Now 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rook. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
That one misses in the dirt.
1-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2.
You got a full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the wall.
Batting fourth,
and now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
That's strike 3. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Ferguson.
Number 44, Tyler Ferguson.
Luis Gonzalez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. To the right side. A dive. He's got it. And they get the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that is out of play.
Ball.
Way
2-2.
inside. Down the line, and it's foul. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Next pitch misses way outside. No score here in the second. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Outside low, ball one. Ferguson, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Now pitch.
Joe Morgan now at the plate.
Number 37, Jose Leclerc.
First pitch misses.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball. Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Swinging a foul out of play. Runner edges away at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Way upstairs,
1-2.
and the count 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Out to center. Ruiz settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Luke Weaver. J.J. Bleday in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 1 out, base is empty.
2 strikes.
And he chases that one below the zone. Gets to it on the first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Now it's Alex Bregman. Leclerc back to work. And that one way outside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Now time called at the plate. That one out to right. Rooker under it. One up, one down. And here is Stan Musial. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one laced to center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. New pitcher coming up. The veteran, T.J. McFarland.
Number 48.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed
TJ.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic
McFarland.
bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
O'Hearn stands in here.
0 balls, 1
Tried to
strike.
hold back his swing there, but went around. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. 1 run is in. It bangs off the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just
Now
a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Whoa.
Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Long at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
It's
one.
0-1.
In the air, right field. And it gets by him. Runner from second scores as they add on. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Worked to walk in his first trip to the plate.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and
1-0.
well done to keep it close. Two outs. And that one fouled off. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That's way
2-2.
outside. Now 2-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. To the right side, Geloff tosses to first, and they get Morgan for the
Now pitching.
bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher,
Gagne.
Eric Gagne.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
That's a ball.
attacking these hitters.
Gio Urshela,
1-0.
the leadoff batter,
Yeah.
as he looks at ball 1. And now 2-1.
Ball.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Out to short, Henderson. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Max Schumann batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Gagne, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Bregman to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the
That's
third.
inside, ball.
Ruiz at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within 1 at bat. They're never able to get comfortable when you
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Frankie Montas.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Now he steps out as time is granted.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso, and they get Musial for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. 0-2. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. Right through there for a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Juan Soto now. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And ball 1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And now 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off down the right side. Ripped to short. 1 out in the second. And now the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez. And that one popped in the air, left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Luke Weaver. Pete Alonso can't hold up, and that's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next one in the dirt. Just misses there. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. No outs, runner at first. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 2-2 to count.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Francisco Alvarez swings through it for strike 1. A little bit low. 1-1. That one missed. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fans another.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Connor Wong in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into
Vientos. Over to first, and that is that.
Now pitching,
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Eric Gagne. Jeff McNeil at the plate now, and that's inside. And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And that's outside. And it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. 2 out, space is empty. That's to third. Bregman. On to first. That's the 3rd out.
pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Jose Butto.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ripped to third. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, Stan Musial. Grounded out his first time up. Up the middle, dives and keeps it on the infield. And that's a great play for the out. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Towards first, Alonso. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Back here at Citi Field. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Siri.
Now pitching, Tanner.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 strikes.
Outside low. And that's ball 2. Fastball is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. And one away. Here's Juan Soto. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. The Mets hitless so far in the game. That misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He sends a rocket to left. And they will walk it off in extra innings.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the back, nice win for the team.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Santo Domingo going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now. Here's Alex Verdugo. This to third. Vientos handles, throws to first, and an easy out to start the game. And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
In the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 0-1. To the right side. McNeil gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. There's the strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Musial hauls it in, and there's one away. Jose Siri digs in now. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Siri measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that just misses. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. Juan Soto stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. Just off the outside edge. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now, Gunnar Henderson. Montas back to work. And that one missing low.
Counts 1-0.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So now here's the DH, Adrian Beltre.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that one fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. That ball has just been voted off the island, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. Dedniel Nunez on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's off the plate. The inside edge. And the count is 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now, Connor Wong. That one missing inside. Ripped to third, but handled. And
now pitching.
Back now with a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Luke Weaver.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Outside.
That's outside. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. Mark Vientos now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty, and he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Long ball. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
That's off the mark. 1-2 the count.
Nope. Outside.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That's a base hit. just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jeff McNeil swings through it for strike one.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard in
3.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike.
Pitching for the Mets.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Jose Butto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Taylor moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one to first. Alonso. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Verdugo is set down. Here's Alex Bregman. Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. Brings it in for the third out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Eric Gagne.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Waste no time.
And out number one on the grab.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Siri swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead.
Nope,
the home
down.
team trying to pull it out. Misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Alonso in the box now. Takes strike one. Gagne is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Ready to go at the plate, Alex Verdugo. That's off the inside corner, and away we go this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws. Save.
Hey, he beat it.
So runners in the corners. Nobody out. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. Swinging a foul out of play.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Urshela on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. So now the DH spot, Adrian Beltre.
DJ McFarland.
They say you win. McFarland, a 6'3 lefty,
No balls,
35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. One down, base is empty. And that one moves his feet. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. That's the second out. So digging in, Luis Gonzalez. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. In the air, right field. Rooker makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now Lawrence Butler. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty. 1 out, base is
No
empty.
balls, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. And here is Brent Rooker. Fly ball to right. Gonzalez. And that ends the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hogan Harris.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Runner takes off. Popped up. Schumann. 1 away. Here's Alex Verdugo. Doubled his first time up. And that one hammered. And that gets down in the corner. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe. And it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down. As an outfielder.
Here's Alex Bregman. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's. Michel Otañez. Stan Musial, the next to hit. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. This is J.J. Bleday. That's in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. That one in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Zach Geloff stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Mitch Spence.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Spence.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Urshela makes the grab, 1 down. Adrian Beltre now at the plate.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Inside.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. To third, Urshela. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Ruiz makes the catch.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Tanner Scott.
Wood!
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
0 ball, 1
reliever
strike.
from the pen with the lefty
No,
hitter
that missed.
coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
1 and 2. The count.
Outside with a breaking
2-2.
ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, center field. Verdugo gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Gio Urshela
that's it.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Set down on strikes. The A's down to their final out. Max
That's the
Schumann
ball.
stands in with 2 away as he
1-0.
takes a ball. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite
0-1.
field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. The Back in the Bronx, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one. 1-0.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The high. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swings through that one for strike one.
Oh, 1.
Next
Ball
pitch is outside. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. First offering, and it just misses. And that's down and away. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air. Hoskins. And it's caught for the out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here is Austin Wells. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chorio under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. And one out now. The batter now, Austin Wells. Fastball is outside.
Two balls.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one a little bit high, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Back in New York, and now Austin Wells. And that is out of play.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty,
0-2.
knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. And that
One
one
ball,
upstairs,
two
ball
strikes.
1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where.
And the batter now, Austin Wells. Fought off foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Kirk down to first with it. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off this. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they lead by 3. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses.
0-1.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Springer drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Cowser over at second. Rutschman at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That's down and in.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one back there. Boom goes the dynamite. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Here's Trey Turner.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
1 out in the top of the first. Here's Harper now. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty, and now it's Alec Bohm. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab. And back in Washington, D.C. Second inning set to go. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And the first offering is not close.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Just missed. And there's a rocket into the end. The batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. And that's through there for a strike. And we're off and rolling here in D.C.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. Bryce Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good piece of hitting going.
Step off throw to first. Harper's back on a dive. And here comes Alec Bohm. In the dirt. Next offering is foul back. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Kyle Schwarber in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a base hit to left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Foul ball there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He circles the bases. A walk-off win in the bottom of the 9th. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. That's out to center field. Kreidler in position. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Dodgers walk. Runners at the corners here. One away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 balls.
Now a
no
pitch
strike.
out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's towards center. Kreidler makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they walk it off. And 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers walk it off an extra inning. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch out, but no action.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Winning run at third, 1 down.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Turns and fires to Betts. Missed with a changeup. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he's gone. Now it's Mookie Betts. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Just off the outside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you
swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He powers that one out of here. And they walk it off in extra innings. Bottom of the 9th, and now here's the Marlins DH, Derek Hill. And a pop-up right. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So bottom of the 9th, and now it's going to be Derek Hill. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Nick Fortes. Trying to punt his way on. Here pick it up with the bare hand. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He rocketed that one out of here. And the Marlins walk it off. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. That misses. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Clement makes the play, and it's out number. Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 away. Max Scherzer back to work. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Orioles an out away. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
This could end it.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering is down low. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1 is the count.
That one is hammered right field. Santander moving back for it. Feeling for the wall as he makes the hit in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the slider catches the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Clement over to second to Guerrero, and they turn 2. And a swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Santander ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that one wrapped foul. So here's Scherzer. And that one fouled off. Time called. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Schneider should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. welcome. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Swings through that. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. Now one miss.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And downstairs. That smash towards center. Siri calls it in, and there's one away. Manny Ramirez will hit next. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Montas in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ted Williams stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Rip, but it curls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fly ball down the line. Nimmo drops into the glove. 2 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Bregman takes downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And caught on the warning track. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Knee high, that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside. There's the strike of the knees. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. Juan Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that is downstairs. And now 2-0. And misses inside. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That's too low, and it's 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Hard liner tracks it down for the out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dedniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 72, Dedniel Nunez.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one missing inside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jordan Westburg digs in now.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Out to short, Lindor. Throw to first in time. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Second inning here, no score. Tap foul at the plate. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor moving under it. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jimmy Garcia. And that one in the air, center field. Durant under this one. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Verdugo makes the grab on the run. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
Pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Late swing fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And it's even up.
Ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. Siri brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Alex Verdugo. Slider right there.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
1-0.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Siri gets under it. And that is that. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
Inside.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late
Clase.
movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Brings it in, and there's one down. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. Inside,
inside.
just missed. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Siri
Oh,
now in the
one's the count.
box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-2.
Sets him down looking.
Pitching for the New York
Welcome
Mets,
back, and now on the mound to start the
Number
fourth,
70.
Jose Butto.
Jose Butto.
Inside.
That's in.
Ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Nimmo. Hauls it in for the out. Ted Williams, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Outside.
That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Next
Two
pitch
balls,
misses
two
way
strikes.
outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. To the wall, and he can't reach it. Gets under and pops it up. Vientos drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Fly to left his first time. A changeup missing. And that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor hustling after it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. And there's a foul ball. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Two on, two outs. On the ground to short. Lindor tosses across the first.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Jeff Hoffman.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Slings it across. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Left field. Ramirez under it. And there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Mark Vientos trying to deliver as the hero. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a ground ball to first, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One comes in from second. We're tied at one.
Comes through with the RBI. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And the polar bear strikes out.
Pitching for the Mets.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Squeezes it. Runner tags it second. And he gets the third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Way out front for strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball
That's
one.
off the plate.
Fastball is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's down and in.
That's a really good take.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that's the third out.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one misses, and that's ball one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And that's down and away. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. On the ground to first. Home after the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Starling Marte.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him looking. That's a strike. So remaining in the game defensively.
Now playing right field, number 6, Starling Marte. Now in
so a
right
change
field,
being made
number
out at
26,
second. Pinch running here, Cameron Meisner. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Dives, but it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now here's the DH, Ted Williams.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The next offering misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And a base hit on the line. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Here's Alex Bregman. Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one way outside, and the count is 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Now into the ball game on defense. So digging in, Jose Siri.
Now pitching, Blake.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. So the tying run at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. Drops into the glove. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Trying is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final. Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one to first. He steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. So up next, Manny Ramirez. Liner, base hit.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
0-1. Ted Williams, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. That one lifted to left. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2015. The pitch. And a foul ball. Look out.
First base.
And it hit him. Gunnar Henderson will hit next.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
For the New York
So
Mets,
2 down, digging in.
Number
Jordan
55.
Westburg. Yeah, don't need much
Run.
damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
1-1.
And the next pitch is way outside. Ground ball left side. Lindor. That ends the inning and stops things. Back here in Queens. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Line to right, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first one.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Line drive. Base hit into center field. Duran quickly gets it back in. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Acuna at second. Siri at first with no outs. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And there's the strike.
At the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. On the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning.
Pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dedniel Nunez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball has just been voted off the island, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. High fly ball out towards left center. Nimmo sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Alex Verdugo. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Jarren Duran. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Inside, ball 2.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And it remains 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. That ball has just been voted off the island. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the DH, Ted Williams. Fly to left his first time. To the right side, and foul ball. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Back now. Now with a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Francisco Alvarez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Foul ball. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Makes the catch, and the inning is over. Huascar Brazoban will
Now
take over here.
for the New York Mets.
Stepping in, Alex
Number
Bregman.
43, Huascar Brazoban.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Started to swing, held up. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Victor.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Just misses. And it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
In the air, out towards left center. And that is a big first out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Taylor has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase. Tyrone Taylor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2
Hacks
strikes.
and misses. It's a strikeout. Acuna stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch, not close, up high. Check swing, and he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Headed towards the corner. Verdugo running hard. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Siri in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 strike away. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
you